Welcome to Yoke, Rehashed. Generation Next with Larry Tazuma and Summer Wynn. Yoke is back.
Welcome to the OG Yoke Generation Next podcast. We have Justin Johnson, owner of the Serving Spoon in Inglewood, California. Yay! Yeah, you can clap yourself. There's nobody else. Obviously, out of the two of us, that's Justin. And so I'm going to describe soul food first. Is a specific type of cuisine that originates from African American culture in the southern United States. And the typical soul food dishes include fried chicken, collard greens, cornbread, black-eyed peas, and sweet potato pie. And I love the serving spoon. They have a big... I'm going to have pictures of the serving spoon and a video to show. Yeah, because I'm going to do the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to go back there and eat. That's my excuse for eating. And then the southern food... the serving spoon is a southern food joint with breakfast all day, closes before dinner, but reopens late night on weekends. We'll clarify if that still works. And they do a lot of business in the neighborhood, elevating the community for fine foods, even fine dining. But it's like fine diner food, if you will. So the person who bought it was Harold E. Sparks. Found this on Google.
Wow.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that is fact.
Okay.
That is a fact. He started it. He's the founder.
Yeah. Okay. He was living in Ohio, and then he as a security foreman position at Fisher Body, a division of General Motors. Not trying to promote cars right now. And moves to Inglewood to fulfill his dream of opening a soul food restaurant. The Serving Spoon opened in 1983. The idea of providing excellent food that not only loved at first bite, but a place where customers feel like family quickly caught on, which he continued. Him and his sister Jessica Johnson. I just added a T on his name.
She's a Bane now. Actually, she got married.
Oh, she is?
She got Bane, but yeah, she was a Johnson.
Do you want them to find her?
No, yeah, maybe no.
Yeah. Okay, so
Bane,
yeah. Jessica Bane, like Bane, like Batman Bane.
Like Batman Bane. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now we're gonna go into the story of Justin, where they bought. First, their parents bought it from their grandparents, which is the story. And I would love it if you move this way so I can see you, Mark. There you go. And then he bought it from his parents, and it's such a great story because nothing was just given to them. There are certain things, even in my culture, that we just get things, but earning it makes the value and the productivity so much better. In my opinion, it just seems like you earned every money, and you love making the food that you make because you already know how to cook. I saw the video of him on TikTok. Alex Cottrell introduced me to him, for a project that we did together, and he was so friendly and trusting, and he shouldn't be all the time, but he's so friendly and trusting. Yeah. So let me start by asking you. Oh, actually, let me tell you. This is a bio. Sorry, guys. I want to do the bio. Co-owners J.C. Johnson and Angela Johnson, his mother, bought it from his parents 20 years ago. And what year was that? Like
when my parents bought it? Or
yeah, what year? Because I'm basing this off the Google thing.
So my parents bought it from our granddad in 04.
04, okay.
2004.
Okay, and then they defined that spirit of service, and they oh, that's about the Monique meme, Angela. But you changed the menu, right?
Yeah, we did change the menu.
Okay, so that's not relevant anymore. So, but his father said, service is who we are, it's what we do. And there comes a point in life when you realize that it's not about you, where true fulfillment and purpose is only accomplished by moving outside of the self. Not only has service been something my wife and I entered early in our marriage, which is now going on 36 years, yay, which is more probably, and that serving was imperative. Do you agree with that?
100%. That is a motto that we've carried on since we bought the restaurant. We bought the restaurant in 2022, my sister and I, and so that's something we carried on. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but I served in the Air Force.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's in Google.
Yeah. So I served in the Air Force for about 6 years, active duty.
Oh,
and,
yay!
And yeah. So that's something that is kind of part of my kind of fiber.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline, but also service though. And so that's something we try to carry on, not just from what my parents established, but also in our fibers as well.
Luckily, also, he's part of the yoke tech or something because he's videotaping this, and that's why we're so close. We're like really close.
Funny.
And when you hit, what does Jessica do?
So Jessica, her previous background, she was an HR manager for a large company, and so that's why this was kind of a big deal for us to essentially leave our careers. I was in a good career. I got out as a captain in the Air Force, so I had a good career.
Oh, yeah.
My sister, she was an HR manager for a large company, so she had a good career as well. But personally, I think out of all of my siblings, I was the one who was most interested in the restaurant.
How many siblings?
It's 3 of us total.
Okay.
And so me and my sister are the only ones involved right now with the restaurant.
What does the other dude do?
So he is he sells medical devices.
Okay, so you don't need that for the restaurant.
Yeah, no, but he also is a real estate agent as well. Mainly residential, but maybe.
Okay, so you won't need
commercial.
me. Got it.
But you never know.
Kinda.
Right. But you never know. And so, but yeah, at some point, we'll definitely want to get him involved in the business as well. But yeah, so like I'm the youngest, he's the middle, and then my sister's the oldest.
Wow, you're the youngest and you took on the responsibility.
Yeah. All of us, I was the one most interested in the business.
Was your dad and mom happy that you wanted to take over? Some people don't want to take over their family business.
Yeah. So when I graduated from the academy in 2017, I had talked to my parents because at this point they're in about maybe year 14, 15-ish or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had asked them, hey, like, what do you guys want to do with the restaurant? Like, what's your plan? You guys want to retire? Do you guys want to sell it? Like, what's going on? Everybody kind of told me, I asked my parents individually. I talked to my grandparents about it. Just, I just tried to kind of get a feeler if anybody was, biting on my dream. And everybody told me no. So this was in 2017.
Oh, no.
And then, it wasn't discouraged, I guess, but I just understand they wanted me to live my life. They wanted me to, have a successful career.
So different in this.
And so fast forward, COVID happens in 2020, and then you get to 2021, and as any restaurant, especially in California, they were struggling pretty badly. And so they went through a hard time, just personally as well in the marriage. Being in business with your partner is extremely difficult. And so they're going through that, and then also just going through the rigors of the business. And so it got to a point where my mom started a GoFundMe behind my dad's back.
Oh, geez.
Did you read that?
Yes,
Am I still near thunder?
But they said that it was because of COVID, which hit everybody, all small business.
Exactly.
And that was, I had, on that, it was crazy. I'm glad he was talking because I was talking too much before. But the indoor dining was shut down in March 2020. The Johnsons have been trying to manage the shifting country and state regulations of the COVID situation. November 2020, when county officials eliminated on-site dining.
Yep.
That closed everybody down in California, and I guess nationwide. And Angela, Miss Johnson, launched a GoFundMe campaign in December in hopes of raising $75,000. And then Melissa Whitworth, Melissa Whitworth, whose spouse is Rams offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth. I don't watch sports. So
he's retired now.
Yeah. I don't watch sports. I don't talk. Recipient of this year's Walter Payton Man of the Year award for his charitable works, which is nice. So she did. Your mother did a TikTok.
Well, I don't think it was a TikTok. I think it was
Twitter.
It was like YouTube or maybe even Facebook. It wasn't like she wasn't super well versed.
But you said she did behind your father's back. Why?
Yeah, because my dad, he didn't. He understood that everybody was going through hard times. And so to, kind of like, put that spotlight on us, that's not something he really wanted to do.
Yeah, it's hard to do a GoFundMe. Yeah. I mean, no judgment on anybody who does it, but it's hard to
It's just hard to ask for help.
Yeah.
And to, let people know that you're struggling. Even though everybody was struggling at that time, it was just something that he, wasn't something he wasn't like, that wasn't his first option. But my mom, she did it, and her goal was 75,000, and they ended up raising about 150,000.
That's crazy.
So 50,000
Yeah.
of that came from the Whitworth family, and they had never even dined at the restaurant before. They just heard,
Yeah.
they just heard of our story, and they decided. And they, of course, the Rams are in Inglewood, and so they reached out and decided they wanted to help, and the rest of that money though came from the community, which was really cool.
I know that's crazy. It's like sometimes you never know. It unifies the cause, unifies the community, so that you can actually also watch. How do you say? Protect your neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah. And I think in every tragedy there's opportunity.
Yeah.
And so you think, the community, they stood behind the restaurant, and
Okay.
yeah, they stood behind the restaurant. And what was also pretty cool is that we didn't just take the money. We also, or not we at the time because we didn't own it, but my parents, they distributed that money amongst other small businesses and nonprofits around during that time too.
Copy. I love the fact that you guys also gave them Christmas. Doing Christmas to thank the whole community. You had a complimentary day of
it was like a campaign. It was really cool. So that kind of ties into what what you read earlier about
paying forward.
Paying forward. Yep, the paying forward.
Yeah.
You did your research, huh?
Yeah. And you guys, Alex also advertised your diner. When did you do that?
So Alex Cottrell, who is LA Try Guy for those who,
okay.
That's what he's known as on all his social media platforms. He came by, I believe it was the summer of 2023 is when he came by, and that was it was kind of solely on a whim. I think I had messaged him like from my personal page, just telling him to go by the restaurant, but he never responded. But I'm sure he got a ton of messages. But when he came, it was just because it was. Thank you. Go ahead. It was on a whim when he came by. And I remember the day extremely vividly. It was on a Saturday, and I saw him and his cousin Cam. They came in and they asked to get on the list, and the wait was maybe an hour at the time, and I saw them kind of I just kind of watched it, and I saw them kind of develop it, and I think they decided they were going to leave, and I caught them in the parking lot, and I said, hey, I love what you do, I know who you are, we'll get you in. And so we got him and his cousin in at a counter seat, and I gave him a few recommendations and kind of just let it happen organically, and he did what he did, and it did a great thing for the business. It did a great thing for the business, yeah.
But this is, you don't think, I think the place fills up. I went on a day, okay guys, we're going to get into the reviews later, and I'm going to say something about that later, but I picked a day to go check out his restaurant, knowing that it won't be as busy. Just all you have to do is just know you have to, you can't expect, you can't expect for a restaurant to be taking care of you personally because they have so many other customers. So you just pick a time and not expect you just expect good food, okay? If you're like me, I just want the good food. That's more on my top requirement than any of the other stuff.
The food is what matters.
Yeah. So when we go, well, I'll tell you later.
Oh man, I'm curious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want us to shoot, I talk really. Thank you. Oh, you're so nice. We're understaffed here. So I read the reviews. We'll go to that. I read the reviews, and I picked out two different reviews, two good ones and two bad ones. We're gonna go with the bad ones first.
Okay.
And I don't know, how many times do you read reviews? Do you?
Yeah, I read them just about daily, so I probably know which one it is.
Yeah, but what I know that actors say they don't read all the reviews because you can't believe the hype, which is true.
Yeah.
So I think with you guys, the problem is that you're actually serving people, and there's so much risk in having a restaurant and service.
Yeah.
And there's some people who self-entitled people, or people who are trying to get some quick money and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's such a risk every day.
Yeah.
That
because it's a lot of exposure. Yeah.
Yeah. and you never know who comes in. But I'm gonna read the 2 reviews, and I have to admit, because I took there from Yelp, and it says one person said, "How do you feel?" I'm breaking it small. I didn't do the whole thing.
Condensed.
Yeah, because everybody on Yelp thinks they're writers.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the? Oh, sorry, that was my question to you. Don't get me wrong, the food is delicious, but just because the food is good does not mean customer service is great. And I was thinking to her, and I'm asking you, has she ever been to an Asian restaurant? Miss Megan T from Antioch. You don't expect the service because you're going in there.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You know, like
I have something to say about that.
yeah, because I go in. If the foods I leave, I don't even remember the customer service unless there's some discrimination, and that doesn't happen often, probably because I went to an Asian restaurant. But they do have persnickety in particulars, like I'm generalizing, so don't quote me on it, people. But some people they like to. My mom says that I should speak Vietnamese in a Vietnamese restaurant because they like that, and you get better service or whatever. But I tell my mom I must speak English because I want them to know that other people will come to the restaurant
and speak English,
and that will be better for them for business.
Right.
Okay, now go ahead.
So Summer didn't read the full review. So essentially, this person sounded like she enjoyed the food thoroughly, but she said when she walked in, she was greeted with a bad attitude by our hostess, and then when she sat down, she was greeted with a bad attitude by the owner.
That's right. Allegedly.
And so she emphasized, she did say the food was good, but she said the service was not that great, and my staff wasn't I guess didn't accommodate her appropriately. And so that one is so funny. This was not planned at all, but we don't respond to a lot of reviews. But this one in particular, I messaged her. This is because this is a recent review. I messaged her a couple of days ago. We had a conversation because I really wanted to understand what really happened, and so I messaged her, and one, I apologize that was her experience. I took,
that's gracious of you.
Yeah, we took accountability because if that's her perspective, that's what she said happened. I want to apologize because I don't think anyone should feel that way coming into our restaurant. That's the last thing we want them to feel.
But you can't please everybody.
You can't, but customer service you can't control though.
Okay.
You do have some sense of control over customer service, and so I asked her when she came. And really what happened. And so she told me the day that she came and the time that she came. And in particular, I was not even there that day and time.
Yeah.
And so she confused me for probably somebody else on the staff that looks like me. And so that was that. But then she also said that she just didn't, she essentially said that when our customers go into an area that is less welcoming, which I assume she was meaning Inglewood, California, which is maybe some people may seem unwelcoming, but it's one of the.
They're being careful. They're just being careful. You can't. I'm the same way.
Yeah, she said going to a city that may appear to be less welcoming. So I'm guessing Inglewood, which to me meant that basically she was saying going into either a black area or the hood per se. Or whatever preconceived notion she had about Inglewood, she already had it walking into the restaurant.
Right.
And so she said, going into an area like that, you want to be basically treated, basically disprove those preconceived notions that she may have had, and so she felt like she didn't receive that. But like she said the food was great, but she didn't. I guess she didn't feel a warm welcome, and so I responded to her with that. And I said, hey, like I said earlier, I regret that was your experience. That is customer service is something we pride ourselves on. That's something we can control. We may not, jive with everybody's taste buds, but customer service, that's a universal language.
I know. I mean, had she ever been had a party at her house and not everybody likes her food?
Yeah.
That probably happens too.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. So nevertheless, I welcomed her back to the restaurant. And
she did come back?
I don't know yet. I don't think so. Like I said, this was very recent, which is really funny that This all reviews.
I was trying to, I was trying to
Yeah.
pick something that, like, isn't too one-sided. I don't want to show, because it is all perspective, and I judge everything, and I'm pretty judgmental, but I judge everything based on the quality of the food.
Yeah.
And I when I went there myself, I guess I'll say it now. And when I went there myself, Lorraine was super nice.
Yeah.
And I saw other people. I scout out like the restaurant to see
You started looking around,
to see how
secret
with
shopping.
Because sometimes you go to Asian restaurant, if you don't see Asian people eating there, then you're thinking, is it good? Because but when I saw your restaurant, it's like diverse.
Yeah.
You had a whole bunch of people of all rainbow colors.
Yeah.
And then they were all enjoying themselves. And I picked a time that wasn't too popular, so there's no line, no waiting.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Lorraine was really nice, explained to me, which we have to get into that too. It's like so many subjects, right? Like the menu itself is like a math problem, so I had to like
piecemeal.
understand how different it was. And then, but the important thing is that the security guard, I don't expect him to sing and dance for me. He's supposed to do his job. He's supposed to watch out for everybody.
Yeah.
Every restaurant has to have a security guard now because of the times.
You never know.
You have to be careful. You have to protect the people inside and then to protect yourself as well. And then I think, and then we got sat down. We checked out the menu. We ordered the food. And I asked for the most popular dishes, and then I saw the weekday special, right? And some people always tell me the weekday specials, guys, is that leftover food from the other night, right? So there's some myths and there's some accuracy when it comes to that. But I was like, dude, the menu changes each day in the specials, and it's just one special, so they can't possibly have that many leftover short rib.
Right.
So it's short rib day. I missed Wednesday oxtail day, which I love oxtails.
Do you?
Yeah. Sorry, I just moved my mic. Yeah, and then I ate the short rib, and
did you finish it?
No, of course not.
No, it was a lot.
The short rib was like this big on my arm, and I was like, I looked at it. We ordered the pancake. My husband ordered, I think, the pancake, and also I think we had the French toast, but for sure the eggs and everything else. So I tried everything because I'm one of those couples who eat other person's food. And it was all good. I was surprised.
That's good.
Which I like being surprised better no matter what. The short rib just melted. It was so good. It was so good that we had leftover, and then
you ate it at home?
The next day we ate it. We put it in the toaster or whatever, however I cooked it. I forgot how I cooked it because I'm still thinking about the food. So it was so good that I had so much that I was able to feed both of us.
Oh, really? Off the leftovers?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I find that it's not my intention to have leftovers. I can't eat a lot, guys. So you don't force feed yourself. So I loved it knowing that it's still, what do you guys call it? Chefs always say it melts or it comes off the plate or whatever.
Oh, it falls off the bone?
Yeah, falls off the bone.
That's very tender.
And
to that point about our daily specials, we change our daily special every day. So what we have on our daily special is not an item we have on our menu every day. So it's impossible really to carry it over.
Oh, right. I mean, maybe it's always some bad apples restaurants who do that, and then people pass it to everyone.
Yeah, because I guess the difference between us and most people, their daily specials are kind of like a extremely discounted item. There's no discount. So that's our daily special. It's like a premium item, so it's not. That's kind of how we treat it more so than saying like, okay, we're trying to get rid of this item versus this is the day. Don't miss Wednesday to get your oxtails.
Well, I told her like it's too much food. I eat for half a person. So she said, "Oh," Lorraine goes, "You can do it a la carte, like on the side."
Do it by itself. Yeah.
But it was still the same thing as when you.
Yeah, because the meal you get the short ribs and two sides and cornbread.
That's why I missed the cornbread.
You gotta get the grilled cornbread. Yeah. So next time.
Yeah, we love cornbread. It's one of, and we don't like the ones that break really easily because it's so annoying when it breaks.
You try to eat it,
And you're trying to butter it, and it's all in pieces. So the butter is like you're just eating butter at that point.
Right.
Crumbs and butter.
That's no
So let me go to that. The second bad review was service was a bit slow, but they were very nice overall. However, the food was terrible. Severely lacking in seasoning department. Fish had a nice crispy fry and again lacked seasoning. I want to point this out. I forgot to put his name or whatever. That made no sense. Now every time you're trying to fit everybody's taste buds, you can't. So you do. When I recommend restaurants to other people, I recommend based on my taste bud. So for them to say seasoning like a seasoning, I bring my own salt and pepper on some restaurants because I want it more salty.
Right.
So the seasoning part was in court would not fly.
It would stand.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me if that's your only problem. And it's too picky. I think certain social media they draw on people's thinking that their opinions always matter, but you have to be reasonable. You have to be reasonable and justify a little bit. You have to check yourself.
Right.
It doesn't make sense if you just go rampant and you're destroying someone's business without any credit yourself. Like, can you cook? I don't think so. Not him. I'm saying, can that person cook too? I mean, maybe not. You never know. So they only know about seasoning. So
to this one, and it could have been, because our flour is we do pre-mix. We do mix our flour. We don't buy a pre-mix. We mix it. We create it. And then as was it, he said the catfish was crispy.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. So
because having fried fish is good when it's crispy.
Yeah, but that may have been an accurate review, and that's something that. In reality, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. We're a restaurant.
Yeah.
And so we're here to service people and their taste buds and their unique taste buds a lot of times. And so it could have been accurate, or they just had a higher palate, higher threshold for salt. And so for that reason, we do have salt, pepper, and seasoning salt.
Yes.
We have seasoning salt
ketchup
on the table.
I mean, I'd like for somebody to accept a French fry and say it's not seasoned. Well, the salt's right there.
Yeah, so you can't take it. You can always add more salt, but you can never take it away.
It's bad if it's too salty because for certain people have health issues. You can't do that. I realize that whenever I eat food like that, I go, oh yeah, they can't. My friend Annie Tom, who helped us do this location, she says when they eat at, I won't say where, but she took me there, and the food was so bland. But she said that it's more healthier.
Yeah, it's healthier
for the people who's eating there.
Right.
And I understand that now. So you just bring your salt and pepper. They can't go too much sodium.
Too much salt. Yeah.
And I don't know what else.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the good interviews.
That's good. I'm curious.
Go with that. So the good interviews, it's pages. It's like pages of a lot of fives. You get a lot of 5 stars, and that's a lot, really hard. I don't need to tell you how many thousands of people actually do the reviews already, but come on, people. It's hard to get 5 stars. It's not easy. And so one person said, went solo to this well-known Inglewood establishment and kept it simple. Simple, he said, right? 3 eggs scrambled well with bacon. 4 slices come with it, and a side of bacon, 2 slices on the side. Wow. To round things out, I chose grits with extra butter on the side. And while there is a normal wait time, when you go solo, you get dolo, which is funny. Robert G. His image for his Yelp account, he looks like a Jeff Bezos doppelganger.
Oh,
when I saw him, but when he said simple, he goes, 3 eggs scrambled well with bacon. Like, this guy is picky.
Well, that's a simple, kinda. But so when you were talking about the menu earlier, the menu, we try to build the menu around everybody has their preference. Everybody likes extra eggs, or they like grits, and so we try to basically structure the menu how you kind of build your own breakfast. And so that was what he got, was a spoon of breakfast. Yes,
and I know what he's talking about. Go solo and you get the. I went to a Parisian restaurant, and my husband and I we were waiting for a while. Like it was a long line, but it's called Holy Belly, and I shouldn't tell my secret, but we split.
You split up, say one and one.
Yeah. And I told him,
That's smart.
I told him, don't go too soon.
Yeah.
But just, walk in.
And I'll save the seat for you.
No, you can't save it because you're not supposed to be a couple, right? But I told him, just don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't act like we know each other. Just go in.
Wow.
And we got a seat next to each other. And I'm getting anxiety waiting for him to sit next to me. And he wasn't.
That's pretty smart.
He wasn't comfortable with that. He thinks.
It's a little shady. Yeah. It is a little shady.
Efficiency. I was hungry. The line was long, and it was raining. I was like, you're not supposed to make thin people wait.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You're hangry.
Yeah.
And so,
I'm just kidding.
I'll speak to that as well. So, the way our restaurant is set up, we have 11 booths. In each booth, you can sit a maximum or a minimum. Well, you can sit. For the booths, we don't allow parties of one to sit at the booths typically, just because our capacity, we see a total of 60 people. And so we have 11 booths and 8 counter seats. And so I think with this individual, this man, right, what he was talking about was he got a counter seat. So let's say if the wait is an hour, it could be an hour for parties of 2 or more, because if you're a party of 1, you can only sit at a counter, so they typically get priority. And so the same kind of idea with you, what you did.
You can't do it in a larger group.
Yeah, we can't do that at the service. We will find you. We'll
I
find
won't do
you
it
out.
on your restaurant.
We'll find you out.
Because you already know me.
Whoever's watching this, don't try it.
Okay. The second good review. Oh Lord, I'm going to add some emphasis on this one because it's funny. Oh Lord. Food A1, service A1, vibe A1. They don't play around about their cooking. Ate the catfish to the bones. Pro tip, mac and yams. And she's, I'm sorry, it's a dude. Chris J from Burbank. So,
cool.
What does A1 mean?
A1 means top notch. So A is the first letter in the alphabet, and 1 is the first number. So A1.
I never heard that.
You can't get any better than that. A1. Yeah.
I thought they were talking about the sauce.
Oh, no.
I wonder if that's why they called it.
Maybe that's why I call it A1 sauce. Yeah.
But did you like that one?
I love that one. Yeah. And so, that's the thing about reviews. You get the 2 bad ones, and then you get, the really good ones.
Well, you had way more, 10 times more good reviews.
Yeah.
But I just want to point out for people not to be so, unless it's so bad, like a rat came in and you want to you want to close their business. But every day is different. Every server is different in the way how their day is. If you're having a bad day, that might affect and they might have a bad day. So you kind of want to go in just
open mind.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
It's hard to work when you have a personal tragedy or personal problems.
Yeah, we are human.
Yes.
Our team is human, and overall, I think what it kind of boils down to is doing more good than bad.
Yeah.
In life in general, not just the business. And ideally, you want to always be good. You want to always do good. You always want to do well. But it doesn't always pan out like that.
That's the goal. That's the goal and the mission. But life happens, and you can't.
Yeah.
And you have to also psychologically, you have to be able to vent. Either personally at home or something, you have to be able to let it out, because then it builds up, and then that goes into the restaurant business.
It goes into the flavor of the food.
For the chef, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So they say you love to cook so much when you're there and your other chefs.
Yeah.
But the love comes from you to the food. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, let me say this: I don't cook often at the restaurant. And at home, honestly, that much. My wife cooks the majority of the time. I make mistakes at home. But we are just in general a family that we do love to cook, because with food kind of comes community and laughter and fellowship and all those type of things. It brings people together. And so it's always really exciting when people feel that when they taste our food, because that's something we value as a restaurant and as a family as a whole.
Right. And I think... I don't know this lady, Salma Hayek. She did a movie about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about a female trying to get out on her own, but she ends up having to take care of her mom, the youngest, and she cooks. I forgot the title of it. It looks interesting. Yeah. And basically, the woman cooks when she's in love with this guy, and so the guy eats it, and he's like.
Yeah, he falls in love.
Yeah. It's the same way.
I think it's anybody's heart, honestly.
Yeah, It's not to my heart. It's just for just my soul.
Yeah,
loves
I'm
food.
drinking this one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you.
We don't.
You're fine. Now I'm fine.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are known on your menu. You're known for your French toast, eggy. It's an eggy custard and cinnamon, and other popular dishes is your, I think, catfish and what else is?
Yeah. So our French toast is really good. Our the breakfast that I think you were alluding to was a catfish, grits, and eggs. That's like a historically Southern dish, and
your mac and cheese.
And our mac and cheese and our candied yams.
I don't like macaroni and cheese.
Really?
So I can't eat it.
Really? Are you,
it's just the texture. I don't like mushy food.
Okay. Also, I don't like grits.
Oh yeah, I don't like grits either.
I don't like grits just because of I have texture issues. I could do our mac and cheese because it has some texture to it, but the grits though, I'll do it, but
yeah,
it's tough.
I think
sometimes.
it's because the cheese. I like to eat my cheese separately, like on the side.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't like it unless it's pizza. And
Yeah.
it goes in.
Interesting.
Yeah, I separate my food.
Interesting.
I do. On Mother's Day. Oh, let's go back. Let's go to the menu. Okay, let's focus on the menu. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show the owner his menu.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you kept it. The serving spoon, love at first bite, which is cute. You should do a vampire knife. You do that for Halloween and stuff. Right?
I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, what do you mean vampire? I get it now though.
So you have spoon of breakfast. Choose one meat, 2 eggs, one side, and your choice of bread. So when I read this the first time I came there, and I never, I love breakfast. Breakfast is one of my favorite meals of the day, and dinner, but I don't care about lunch. So omelets, and you have the omelets. It goes, all omelets are served with your choice of cheese, side, and bread. So the hard part for me was trying to do it through the spooner. So I was like, chicken breast, what does that mean? One, and then wings, I get 5 chicken wings. And
okay.
Yeah, so that's why it was hard for me. I try not to do math if I don't need to.
Yeah, because in addition.
Yeah. But and the times are not easy for everybody, including businesses. And so when you guys have to pay more for your ingredients, you have to increase the price.
Yeah.
When God, hopefully, the prices go down in the ingredients, then would the restaurants go down, like for you? You think? Just in general, not just...
No, I don't. So we haven't raised our prices probably in about 2.5 years or so.
Okay.
We are actually working on raising our prices right now.
Oops.
So thanks to Summer for raising our prices. But no, and to be honest with you, I don't think we will ever lower our prices.
Oh no!
And that's
right?
yeah, because I mean that's just the way of
business.
The business and the economy, because the prices that we have on our menu, the income, the revenue that we generate, it doesn't only go towards the ingredients; it also goes towards labor. And so as we raise our prices, we also continue to pay our staff more as well. And so when ingredients go down, we can say, all right, guys, you're going to pay you guys a little bit less. And so you can never really go down in your prices. At least I don't recommend it, unless I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that you don't do the QR code menu.
Well,
I'm not a fan of that, but
if when you came to the restaurant, I'm sure there are some younger people, but there are also probably quite a few older people in there as well. Yeah. You're not there yet. Summer. You're not there. Maybe in November.
Yeah, just my hearing and my eyesight. Yeah.
No, not yet. But with our older crowd that we have to cater to, we just know that's not something they would jive with. They wouldn't really. And we won't expect them to. And so we understand who our customer base is, and we also value the human interaction of the business. Because when you are, doing a QR code, you essentially place an order and never talk to anybody. That's true. And that kind of defeats the whole purpose.
They're doing the whole kiosk thing. They're doing a lot of kiosks where you just order and they just basically it's just. Yeah. And then that's when nobody tips.
Yeah, right. Well,
but the fact that you guys bring the food to the tables and they greet everybody either fast or slow, it doesn't matter, because the more you talk to them, it takes away from other. Like it's always a sharing experience. when you're in a business.
Right, give and take.
Yeah.
At all times.
Now let's go to the Mother's Day situation. Now you did a post and you dressed really nice, and you have your grandmother, right?
Yeah.
You guys look it up under Instagram, under his Instagram. So you have that.
So you want me to explain who these ladies are?
Yes.
So I'll hold the laptop. So the first picture, that is my grandmother. That is my mom's mom and my granddad's ex-wife. And so this is who birthed my mom.
Yes.
All right, got me?
Yeah.
The second picture is my step-grandma and my granddad's ex-wife. And so her name is Grandma Joe. The first one, I don't really call her like Brenda, but that's my grandma's name. Brenda.
Yeah.
But this is Grandma Joe.
Was this your wedding?
This was at our wedding, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were at Glen Ivy out in Corona.
Oh, nice.
And so this picture, Grandma Joe, she, of course, she's my Grandma Joe. I don't think they were together by the time I was born, but she was just always around and still played a vital role in the success of my life as well as the restaurant, because she was with my granddad when the restaurant started.
Oh.
And so he had divorced, him and my grandma had divorced in Ohio before he moved out here. And so she was with him originally when she started they started the restaurant in the 80s. And the other picture, that's my mom, Angela. That's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And then that's my brother on the left. And then that's my sister,
Jessica.
Jessica, who is also a mother of 3 now. She just had her daughter.
Wow, dude, she didn't get the
height. She's the oldest but the shortest.
That's
but she packs the biggest punch though, for sure.
Good.
And then this is just her and her children. So this is her oldest, Caleb. This is her middle, Caden. And then this is
they're so adorable.
Yeah, they are. And this is her youngest, Abigail.
Babies are cute, and kids are cute until after 2 years.
After 2, yeah. I don't know, I think Abigail is gonna stay cute forever. The boys, they're getting on my nerves now, but Abigail, the youngest.
So I do this. It's upside down. I also looked at something. So cool. Now I can shut my computer. I love the fact that the Instagram post, you have a shot of you with a Got Spoon t-shirt. So Yoke actually started, OG Yoke started I got rice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's like, you get the Got Spoon. Yeah. That's right.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do your 10 questions we always do. Oh, wait. I have one more. Competitor for I was looking up on the top 10 soul food, and you would consider your restaurant soul food, or you don't like to niche that.
So yes, we are. So the thing is, our hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, and so soul food is typically like a lunch and dinner
Oh, I didn't know.
Dish or cuisine, and so typically soul food is maybe like 5 to 10 or whatever you want to call it. We do have soul food, of course, but I think our pride and joy is in our breakfast for sure. But yes, I consider we are a soul food restaurant as well, and so we kind of are able to kind of touch both sides, breakfast and soul food.
And are you gonna do your weekends like that, like
the late night?
Yeah.
So when we last time I saw you was like May.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So we were gearing up for our first time. So there's some history behind that.
Oh, okay.
So there's some history behind
that.
So what Summer's referring to is called spooning after dark. And so like I said earlier, our regular hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. But spooning after dark, that means we are opening up after hours. So when the sun goes down, we open up. And so this concept was originally started by my parents when they owned the restaurant. This was, I believe, in 2011 when All-Star Weekend was in LA. And so they decided for an entire week to open up the restaurant for 24 hours.
Oh my God, that's
which was crazy. Yeah. And so it was a huge success. And then following All-Star Weekend, then every weekend for about maybe 6 months to a year, they opened up on Friday night and Saturday nights from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And so it was good until it wasn't. Essentially, it took a huge toll on the staff. You kind of start having a big churn of like, because closing at 5 a.m. and then opening back up at 8. And I think at the time maybe they even opened at 7. So
it's the same staff?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh my
and so that was, and so that is just not sustainable. And so they discontinued it. And then fast forward to maybe about a month and a half ago or so, a local DJ named DJ Kaya G, she reached out to us via email asking if we were interested in doing a late night service. And so we opened up. She'll play music. And the reason why she reached out to us because Kendrick Lamar was in town. He was going to be at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night. And so when she reached out to us, she wasn't aware of the history of Spooning After Dark. She just thought it'd be a cool idea to open up, iconic restaurant after hours after the Kendrick concert. And so so we agreed to it, and so she came, she played, we opened it up from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. And we coined it Spooning After Dark, like when my parents coined it, and it was the term. It was something that it's a catchy name. It's something that can stick, and so we did it, and it was a huge success. It was cool. We had a DJ, we had a photo booth. Had a little extra security. We lived in the parking lot. And,
it helps because all the other business closed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And what was also pretty cool is that we had a limited menu, and we kind of
keep it simple.
Yeah, we kept it simple, but we also put a couple twists on some items that we already had, which is pretty cool.
How do you? And it's a good idea that you have the church nearby who's letting you park customers there. Because that was helpful.
Yeah,
too.
extremely helpful. Yeah. They I mean, we pay for it. It's a contract, but they do a lot, and they have a huge parking lot,
right.
And they have been very gracious with us, allowing us to be able to direct our customers over there because our parking lot is, I don't know, where'd you park when you came?
We parked over there.
At the church?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
We don't, I don't like parking the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there is street parking, but that can be kind of tough because it is still kind of a residential area.
Yeah. And
then our parking lot itself, we share the lot with two other businesses, and it's pretty small, maybe about 25 spaces or so.
Have you guys tried doing the valet service yet?
We
do it only for special events.
We have, and we didn't really see it being too much value add. Because
it seems. I hate valet service.
Yeah.
No offense to any valets. It's just I got stuff. I might stop stuff in my car, and I just don't want to do that. Not to say they do anything.
Yeah, but
but it is at your risk.
And so it's not too much value add in our opinion. And so so people were able to park at the church next door, park in our lot. To the Spoon After Dark though, it was a huge success. We did it Friday night, Saturday night. It was a great turnout. And so yes, we are going to do it again, but it's not going to be a regular occurrence.
Consistent.
Yeah, it's not going to be a regular occurrence.
It should only be a special event.
Yeah. So we're working on one right now that we haven't announced yet officially.
So I won't say this too loud, but I was looking up competitor for number 1 top 10 super soul food, and one restaurant came out first above you guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them any business.
No, yeah, for sure. Not Dula's,
okay.
Dula's is a legendary restaurant.
Yeah, do you guys support each other? Have you eaten there?
Yeah. I've eaten there, just to eat there. Not even like I guess you could call it support.
Is this before you started your restaurant?
Yeah, before, after, during. I'll go by there because they are an iconic restaurant in LA area. I know they have 3 locations. Well, that means you split the quality a little bit if you have more than one. But sometimes, but that's good. But that you do that. Yeah.
But you guys are top tier too. So I think there's enough business for everybody.
For sure.
It's very competitive in LA anyways, so you have to in order to survive.
Yeah.
They're number 2, which is my favorite number anyways.
Thank you. Yeah. What list is this? What is it? Who publishes list?
Google.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're always on the There's others, but I think they don't. Sometimes the list is all again perspective.
It's subjective,
Yeah,
sure.
totally. Because I don't trust. I look at the menu before I eat at a restaurant, and if the menu has some stuff that I know that's supposed to be there, that I know how, especially Asians, I know how they make certain foods.
Yeah, and I would say this too. The Asian people love our food.
Yeah,
they come in, they go a little crazy. They come back and they love it.
Especially meats. They love meats, unless you're Buddhist or vegetarian. But okay, the last thing we do is like the 10 questions we do to all the guests. is your favorite color?
Blue?
Great. You're wearing black
I'm not-
now.
I'm not
You're wearing
wearing
black now.
I don't have any blue whatsoever.
This is one I wanted to ask drinks, but I don't know what is the soul food drink? Do they have one?
I guess a soul food drink would be considered like Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Kool-Aid, yeah.
Yeah, I used to drink that when I was younger, but
Yeah,
too much
a lot of
sugar for
sugar.
me.
Yeah, a lot of sugar, yeah.
Then this is my question then. Coffee or Kool-Aid?
Coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife and I, that's our favorite pastime is to find a good coffee shop. I might bring her some coffee after this. She would love that. I'm sure some good coffee over here.
Oh yeah, God, what is that place? I love that. It's Japanese French, and their coffees. I don't drink coffee though.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I know. I wouldn't be a good judge, but the food.
She loves
is good.
Korean. She loves Korean coffee.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese is too strong.
Well, she has to drink it earlier in the day.
Oh yeah, it's really strong.
I don't drink that either. Oh my God, it's so strong. But my husband can sleep on it, which is amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Originally, I wanted to do chicken waffle or catfish.
That's tough, man. I think our catfish. You're talking about ours in particular, or just in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, I'll take catfish, honestly. Chicken and waffles, yeah, that's good too. But yeah, I don't know though. But I like sweet for breakfast too, though. I could do catfish and waffle. Is that a thing? Can we do that?
Catfish and waffle? Yeah, I guess
we
can make it that thing. You can make that
we
thing.
do have that option. You can do that. You can build it. You can
Because
make
you
that
have the whole build your breakfast.
Yep.
I've never eaten fish that early in the morning, but I'll try it next time. Star Trek or Star Wars?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of maybe Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a big. What's that? May the force be with you. Yeah.
I don't say it to anybody
May the
either, but I
force
love
be
the
with you.
movies.
I think Star Wars though. That's the most like recent one, right?
Yeah, Rogue One is one of my favorites, top tier. Rogue One and Andor, but Mandalorian and all this other, and then the original.
Yeah.
With Princess
That's Star
Leia.
Wars, right?
That's the New Hope. They call it the New Hope, but it's too hard for me to figure that out.
Yeah.
I like just Star Wars is Star Wars, the one that opened in the 70s or something.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people who are as
So
old as we
I go
are,
Star
as me.
Wars.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Not me. I'm
Yeah,
not in that.
Yeah, not yet. Book or song?
Oh man, that's tough too.
What
So it
motivates
depends.
you?
What motivates me?
Yeah.
Like in the gym or just in general?
Just in general.
In general, well, I mean, like overall,
it's not
overall
that.
speaking. Well, no, I'll say a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. I'll say a book that like overall, like maybe in the gym, like a quick little spurt. Yeah, I'll do a song.
Do you mean like the self-help books or just real
Yeah,
literature?
no, I like self-help books. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I can't really get into fantasy. My favorite fantasy book or fiction book.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh, dude. Harry Potter?
Holes.
Holes?
Holes. You know the movie Holes? With Shia LaBeouf?
H-O-L-E-S?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
With Shia LaBeouf.
Was it with Kevin Bacon? Which one are we talking about?
Was he in there? He might have been in there. Holes. It's like maybe like early 2000s.
We'll fact check that later.
Yeah, yes.
Streaming or movie theater?
Man, these are tough questions, Summer.
Oh, yeah.
These are tough questions. I think. I mean, I like the experience of a movie theater. I don't really have much time to like watch streaming a lot, and so
Yeah, because it's all series.
yeah. So I'll say movie theater.
Which one did you just watch? Did you watch Sinner?
I
watched
did see Sinners.
It's
Yeah,
so good.
it was really good.
I watched Sinner and Mission Impossible Reckoning.
How was Mission Impossible?
It was good. I can't give more not because I was
No spoilers.
no, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I'm terrible in the theater with that. But no, I'm more like I like the movie itself, action, heist, all that stuff. But I felt like it was a little long. But don't sue me. It's just a little. But Tom Cruise does make a great job of keeping everybody totally
Engaged.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
engaged. I watch movies or in general with my mouth open, so I don't like to go out in public too much when I.
Well, your mouth just stays open.
Yeah. So I gotta stop doing that. So, but the movie had death-defying stuff. He's like the evil Knievel of this time period.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
And I'm watching Karate Kid Legends too.
Oh, is that out already?
Yeah, it opened on the 30th. I gotta support all the minority films too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I want to watch Sinners.
Yeah.
Because if the unified minorities don't support each other, then it'll be the same films that come out all
every
the time.
Yep. Yeah. No cultures.
So singer, I was trying to pick up 2 singers, and I'm not knowledgeable about any of those.
Like R&B.
Yeah, I guess I should do that then, because R&B or hip hop. Maybe. Or is that the same thing? Or is it Motown and hip hop? But then you're like in your young
I have a wide variety
Okay.
of taste when it comes to music.
So who you like now?
Well, I mean, I like rap. I like singing. I like Christian rap.
Oh wow, I never heard Christian rap.
Yeah. When I lived in Colorado, I had a stint of like I was a huge country guy. Yeah. You like country? No?
Not like a lot. I'm not. It's hard for me to like. I love Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Right, her songs are mainstream too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know why it's country's It's okay. They're gonna hate me. Yeah. Okay, forget it. Superpower.
Oh man, a superpower?
Yeah.
If I could do it,
if you had a superpower, yeah.
Man, I don't know. Maybe fly.
Okay, it's always that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like fly. I think that's the most like. I think about reading minds. I don't think I want to read people's minds.
Yeah, you'll hear everything.
Yeah, I don't think I want to reverse time. Yeah, I don't think I would want to. Maybe super strength, but Marty.
You look pretty strong right
Marty
now.
kind of strong, So, yeah.
Mom or dad? It's just who motivate, like influenced you more. You love both.
Who influenced me more?
Yeah.
I'll say my dad for sure. My mom, that's my girl though.
Yeah, I know.
That's mom.
We just looked at a ton of pictures of her.
But I'll say my dad influenced me.
Yeah,
most.
You can say both if you want to cheat it. 3 things. This is the last question. 3 things you would bring in a box if you had to escape, like a disaster area or something like that. Like the most important stuff, sentimental or practical. It doesn't have to be.
Okay. Is my wife with me?
She's a given.
She's a given. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So I have to put. Okay, cool. That's good to know. This is be a gotcha. You said no gotcha question.
Yeah, no gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, we don't do that.
So, so in that case, then I'll probably bring a box full of matches. Maybe a knife. Or can I bring a gun? Can I bring a gun?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can bring a gun?
Yeah.
Between a knife and a gun, those are interchangeable sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll probably say
For
knife.
protection.
I'll probably say knife though, honestly. And
well, you can cut food more.
Yeah,
you can't use a gun. That's really.
You can't use a gun to like cut bark.
Kill an animal.
Yeah. So
I'm a meat eater. I'm sorry.
I'll do a knife and probably. Man, this is tough. Oh man, this is tough. This is probably.
So that's why you have to make sure. I have a box, and I want to make sure what I need. But like for me, my passport.
Your passport.
No, because
well, I don't think your passport would matter though in this time.
It does.
You think so? In this.
It does if you're not born. It does. It does. My passport.
Do you have 2 passports?
No, I should do it though.
Yeah.
Somebody told me to do a Vietnam passport.
Dual citizenship. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that third one is. The Christian in me want to say my Bible.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's true. I would, but I figured like religion's in your heart, so I didn't think that you would need to.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like kind of like torn about. But maybe MRE. You know what MRE is? So I was in the Air Force, and that was like when we did like our survival training. It was called MREs, which is meals ready to eat, and so it's like
that's the food. That in case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely you have to bring that food.
Yeah.
Food would be, and you have to bring more of that because you might have to share.
Very high calorie.
Protein stuff.
Yeah.
My foot's asleep. So I want to thank.
Don't fall when you stand.
I won't. I'm just shaking it right now. So I want to thank Justin Johnson and Serving Spoon,
Yeah.
the Serving Spoon, because when you Google it, you have to go the Serving
The
Spoon.
serving spoon.
And OG Yoke team for letting us do this, and Annie Tom for letting us film here. Awesome friend of mine, senior citizen. Yay! Senior citizens. Yay! And then yeah, that's about it. And whoever edits it, both our editors, CJ Bautista and also Kemba Moon June. Yeah, so basically they do this, they voluntarily do this for us, and so we have a team of people who just love and support to embrace every people of color so that we can elevate ourselves and amplify our
really
voices
cool.
and hopefully make a difference in this world. And
I would say this too. Congratulations on having your first black guest.
oh, yes!
Yeah.
I didn't want to say the obvious. I didn't want to say the obvious.
Congrats.
Because
It's okay.
Yeah, I think everybody's racist, but who cares?
You are hilarious. All right.
So, thank you for doing this.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Pop the yolk and spread the love. Yolk is